We don't have no relation to the Zionists. Those people, they hate our guts. This is part of the people that sold us in slavery.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
Yes, they hate everyone.
They hate everybody.
Not just you guys.
They call us cattle and the whole type of name for the
even the black to them. We're rats to them. We don't deserve to live.
The black Jews.
Okay.
That they call Beta Israel that came from Ethiopia.
Okay.
Those people that moved to Israel, they like what's the word when you euthanizing the women and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What's the word?
Like not birth control.
They were cutting the tubes.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to them. They're going for sterilizing them.
Yes.
What this? It's not even about the religion over there. It's about white supremacy. But those are Caucasians. They came from Caucasus Mountains, right? Go ahead, read that.
Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. I know thy works.
Okay, who's that with?
Revelation
okay.
chapter 2 verse 9.
Okay.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty.
Now, who's impoverished today?
Well, you guys.
That's our people, right?
And us Muslims too.
Muslims as well, yeah. Read.
But thou art rich, and I know thy blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan.
So, John say that see blasphemy of those that say they are Jews and are not. Now, at this time, it was a race of people in power in Judea called the Herodians.
Yeah.
The Herodians were from what? The Herodians were from the nation of Edom.
You know what? They were working very closely with the Romans.
They was hand in hand with the Romans, which is another Edomite nation.
Yes.
So now these Edomites are calling themselves Jews. Today Esau is the white man today.
So do you guys believe that there is no God but God?
Absolutely.
So Unitarians. So you believe in the one God.
One God, yes.
So and you
believe also in Jesus Christ, his son.
His son.
That's where
so you don't believe
that.
Yes, and that's the difference between us and you guys.
So now, where are you from?
Cairo, Egypt.
Cairo.
Yes. Well, I'm a Bermudian now.
Yeah.
But so that's so now. Sad enough that you guys following the Marx. Well, not Marx. What's the name of that dude? Paul's is the one that came up with the Trinity, and Paul was Roman / Jew.
Yeah, he was Roman citizen.
So now Jesus never came and said, I am God, or I am the Son of God, worship me in church. He never said anything about Christianity, he never said anything about church, he never said anything about that. Jesus was praying like us Muslims. He would throw himself on the ground, prostrating on the ground, so he was praying like us. So he never claimed divinity. So now, why are you guys following the fictitious idea that Paul came up with? And we all agree, and I'm pretty sure you guys agree that Paul was not did not receive any revelation from anyone. We know that
don't
he
agree
came up.
with that.
You guys don't agree with that? No. So you believe that Paul, but
the
Paul
idea of the
saw,
Trinity.
Paul never saw Jesus.
So look,
Where did he get the information from?
The idea of the Trinity, that comes from Christianity.
But who came up with that?
There is a misinterpretation of Paul's writings. Give me 4 hard things to be understood. Things hard to be understood. First Peter
2. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 16. As also in all his epistles, speaking in them things in which are some hard to be understood.
So this is Peter referring to Paul's epistles. He's saying these things are hard to be understood. And this is where a lot of the misconceptions today about the Bible come from Paul's writings, as you just said. Paul's writings just have Christianity confused, because Christianity is a lost religion. They come very confused.
Right,
so I'm going to show you why is a hard to be understood. Yeah, finish that off.
Which they that are unlearned and unstable rest.
So those that are unlearned in the scriptures wrestle with Paul's writings. because they don't have any foundation, right? So give me 1 Corinthians 11 and 1. Reading.
As they do also the other scriptures unto their own destruction.
To their own destruction. So a lot of people are gonna read Paul and be destroyed in Paul because they just lost.
What? So
And that
that's a good
foundation
reason.
that you need are the commandments.
The Ten Commandments.
That's more than 10, but the commandments.
Okay,
That's
so
what
you
we
guys
preach.
believe in the Ten Commandments.
Absolutely.
So
sister.
what did it say? Worship the
One God.
one God.
I'll show you
Did
another
say
commandment
anything
that the
about-
Muslims are not keeping. Give me Leviticus 26 and 1. So the
But
commandment
you
said
you
that
said that you believe
not
in
to
the
rear
one
up a
God.
standing image. That say that, right?
Yeah, well, no
Read what you
images.
got.
We don't worship
Leviticus
any
chapter
images.
26 verse 1. You shall make you no idols, nor graven image, nor neither rear you up a standing image.
Well, very
Neither
true.
shall you set up any image of stone.
An image of stone. Now what does the Muslims pray to in Mecca?
It's a symbolic thing.
It's a
not
cobblestone.
yeah, it's just a symbolic. It's a direction
It's a
for us
meteorite
so
that
all-
fell from the heavens.
It's just
And it's one of the ancient
it's just
gods
a place
from
for
the
us
Arabian
to all of us
religion.
be unified when we
'Cause
pray.
sister,
Nothing,
did-
nothing has nothing
Because
to
check
do
it.
with worship.
You know
really.
that before Muhammad took away all the gods of the Arabs,
Yes.
which today they will agree they are from Ismail.
It's
right?
never.
Ismail.
The people came after him. We never.
Right?
Ismail was a prophet.
They come from Ismail.
Ismail
So listen,
was a prophet. Ishaq was a prophet. The two
There's
sons
Arabians-
of Abraham.
there's
So
Arabians-
actually, we are cousins with the Jews.
absolutely.
Ishaq and
Absolutely,
Ismail,
and that's
they
why
were-
this term
they are two
anti-Semitic
brothers.
don't make no sense
Because we
we're
are
all
the same-
Semitic.
we're all Semitic.
So now check it. This rock fell from the sky, and in ancient times, the Arabians were worshiping it. That was one of the 360 gods, one for every day of the week. They was worshiping all these gods. Muhammad came, did away with all of them, and they capped the Kaaba.
Yeah, because
They
the
capped
Kaaba
that
had
Kaaba.
nothing to do
And
with
now
the
what
idol.
do they do?
The
Where can
the
you read in this
Kaaba
Bible
is-
where any of the prophets bowed down to a rock, kissed it, made a hajj to the rock, suckle it, kiss it, touch it? And if you've seen it, you had to see pictures because women's not allowed to,
went there.
right?
I went
You
there.
went there,
Yeah.
but you seen what it looked like.
I know what it looks like. Yes.
You seen what it represents.
It just,
What does it represent?
it's
It
just
represents a woman's vagina.
direction.
This is where it come from. That's
I don't know where that came from.
right.
But
It's
that
what it is. What it is. What it
a
is. I didn't make it.
For
I didn't
us
make it.
Muslims to also, when we worship God and when we pray, we
Now
know
why
the
do you face to
direction.
Mecca?
Yes, because that's
Why
a
do you
direct.
face to
It's
Mecca?
the center of planet
No, let me
Earth.
show you. You're gonna read what you got again.
All right. Leviticus chapter 26 verse 1. You shall make you no idols, nor graven image, neither rear you up a standing image, neither shall ye set up any image of stone in your land to bow down unto it. For I am the Lord your God.
So now Muslims have interpreted this as you can't make an image. So you can't make an image of the Prophet Muhammad. You cannot make an image, like any image of any type of beast or anything, because they read that, they understood that. But they kept the old ancient tradition of bowing down to this rock.
It's a direction.
But in the Jewish, the
direction
real
for us
Jewish,
to pray.
the real Jew,
So
in our tradition, we was allowed to make images. We just could not bow down to them. Because in
what images
Solomon's
did you guys
temple,
make?
they had cherubim, they had angels,
I know.
they had lions. Solomon had lions,
But they didn't
big,
worship them.
black, burly
They did not
angels in the
worship
temple.
them.
They did not worship them.
Exactly.
And how do you worship them? By venerating them, bowing down to them, praying to them 5 times a day, taking a trip once in your lifetime to go and touch it. That's the veneration that God said you're not supposed to do.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.